What's going on, everybody out in YouTube land, and welcome back to a new episode of GBA. In this video, we are unboxing the September Retro Game Treasure box. So yeah, what exactly is Retro Game Treasure? This is a monthly subscription service that will deliver retro video games to you once a month. So basically, this box costs roughly, I don't know, around that $35 price point, give or take. This is not a tier system like Video Games Monthly. This box basically has one tier. You can get 3 to 5 games every single month for $35. You can get games for systems ranging from the Atari age of gaming all the way up to stuff like PS3 and Xbox 360, with basically anything popular in between. They have a database on their website where you can enter in the games that you already have so you don't get duplicates, which is very, very important because you definitely don't want to get duplicates. Basically, the systems I can get games for in this box is the original Game Boy, the NES, the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and the GameCube. I think I also have Sega CD checked off, but it's been quite a while since I've gotten a Sega CD game from them, which is kind of understandable because I got close to 100 Sega CD games. There's not really a whole lot left they could send me, and you know that price point that they send out games at. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but any day I can get retro video games, that's a good day in my book. So this is definitely one of my favorite boxes, one of my favorite days every single month. I love this service. If you guys have watched my videos, you know that already. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's cut the tape and let's see what we got in the September Retro Game Treasure box. Alright, so we'll get our trusty box cutter to cut the tape. Remember, always cut away from you for safety. Like usual, guys, I'll try to show you the games first, unless it's completely inevitable that I see them. So first up, we have our typical packing pillows in the box. Throw those down to the side. Important to keep the game safe, right? Alright, so first up, I think we have a Nintendo 64 game, which is always exciting. So I will show you guys the game first. Alright, so for the Nintendo 64, we have Aero Gauge. At least I think that's how you say that. So this is one of the many racing games on the Nintendo 64, which is not it's not a bad thing because I actually like a lot of racing games on the Nintendo 64. I honestly really haven't played Aero Gauge that much, if any. But it kind of reminds me just of the cover art, maybe like a Wipeout style game, maybe? I'm not sure. If you guys have played Aero Gauge, let me know down below what kind of racing game this is. I would love to hear it. Because, like usual, it could be a few days before I test these games out. So yeah, first out of the box, Aero Gauge on Nintendo 64. Definitely a good way to start. Alright, so next up, I think we have a Super Nintendo game, so I will show you guys the game first. Alright, so for Super Nintendo, we have Super Street Fighter 2. I think I have Street Fighter 2 Turbo on Super Nintendo, I'm not exactly sure. I don't really know exactly how many Street Fighter 2 games they released on Super Nintendo, but I know I don't have this one. I think this one actually came out before Street Fighter 2 Turbo, if I remember correctly. But it's a good game to add to the collection. I don't have this in my Super Nintendo collection, so another great game to get this month. I love fighting games. Alright, so a little bit sad that I think we only got 3 games this month. But, I mean, like I said, you could get 3 to 5 games. And I think the last, like, 3 or 4 boxes I've gotten, I've had more than 3 games, so I can't complain too much. Especially if all 3 of these games are good games. So, last up we have a Game Boy game. So, I'll show you guys the game first. Alright, so we have Wwf Superstars. So, kind of an interesting game to get because I actually got this game, not this game, but I got WWF Superstars 2 last month in my Retro Game Treasure box. And then, unfortunately, I got WWF Superstars 2 in the Video Games Monthly box as well. But I don't have the first game. I actually thought I did have the first game, but there's so many wrestling games on the Game Boy, I forget which ones I have. but I am so happy to add this to collection. I love 90s WWF games. I really liked watching WWF back in the 90s and, you know, back basically the mid 80s through the 90s. But yeah, it's always fun to see what rosters are on these games. So I actually really enjoyed WWF Superstars 2. So it'll be good to try the first one and see how that plays. So yeah, definitely cool. We got WWF Superstars on the original Game Boy. So yeah, and you know, all three of these games came in really good shape, so that's good too. Let's check the box. Nothing else in the box. So yeah, that is our games for the month. We only got 3 games this month, but I actually really like all 3 games that I got, so to me, this is definitely a success. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this box. What was your favorite game that they sent me? Do you think this was worth about $35? I would love to hear y'all's opinions on this box. But guys, I think I'm probably going to end the video, but first I want to say thank you so very much for tuning into this episode of GBA. If you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out tremendously. If you guys know anybody who might like this kind of content, please share the video around. I'm always looking to grow the channel a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to go open up some boxes, maybe play some video games, try to enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you do too. So until next time, everyone, I'll see you later.